last video, one more video. Like I many times woken up with phone on my chest. And this is how I was kind of diagnosed with ADHD through my fans. And they were like, our ADHD queen, tell me you have it without telling me. And I was like, what? What do you mean?
Welcome to URL. I'm your host, Courtney Miller. Here's my co-host, Chance McCrary.
Oh, yeah.
He moans every time. Should have told you that ahead of time. So sorry about that.
Moan warning.
Our guest is an iconic, for many reasons, person online. We have Atsuko Okatsuka. You're an icon in the comedy world, in the fashion world, dare I say. I love your outfit today. I feel like I tried to do it up with you, with this big stuff going on.
I know. I always say bigger the pant, the better. Yeah.
Mine are wide.
Yeah.
There's this guy on TikTok right now who is trying to make his ass bigger until it doesn't fit in his pants anymore.
Wait, like
With like stuffing.
or injections?
Just exercise.
Stuffing.
With like stuffing.
It's like day 28 right now, and he's like body weight exercises, and now he just started doing weights. And the day 1 to day 21 was crazy.
He blew that shit up?
Wow.
Yeah, but some people, I feel like men can build muscle mass a lot easier.
That's so true.
Yeah, it's not as easy as just do this, lunges,
Yeah, no.
right?
It's mostly diet. It's mostly diet.
can't
You
be
got to get your
mostly diet.
protein.
Wow. And also some people, like you also can't beat like genetics and
That's
how
true.
much you're able to really, how much that part of your skin can stretch. And that mine would be
Yes.
like a centimeter
What?
more. You know what I mean? Some people, he grew how many? Probably inches,
It
right?
looked like inches, yeah.
Yeah.
He grew
Oh.
inches.
Some people aren't born like that.
I can grow inches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, in your hair.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
I know.
you're the one that made this nasty.
I would never make anything
Chance doesn't
nasty.
make anything nasty. No, he does. Okay, first of all,
Wait.
It's been 2 minutes.
it has been 2 minutes.
I've
and then
heard that
we had
before.
some. Okay, first, before we get into this, I wanted to talk about how funny our pre-call was.
Oh, yeah.
When we were chatting ahead of this interview, where we were on like this video call and the video turns on. It's so many elements that were amazing. It was not you, it was your husband in a dentist chair, getting the bib taken off and then bringing the phone to you in the dentist bib also.
There's like a light on you.
Like the dentists are in there, and like I think you're getting your. I love that you guys got your appointment together. By the way, that's so funny.
They say a couple that gets their teeth pulled together takes a call together.
Takes a call.
Is that the saying?
Yeah.
Did you get a tooth pulled?
Well, he had more intense stuff going on. Yeah, he was getting his teeth drilled and then a crown put in. For some reason, he had my phone too.
Okay, but it's not
I
a
guess.
competition.
Yeah. No.
But you're winning.
Right.
Yes,
But
you're
you would
right.
be winning if it was a competition.
Yes. If of like what things did you have to do less?
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah, I just got like an X-ray, so I was more available. And my dentist was like, "Are you taking a call right now?" I said, "Girl, you're expensive. Of course, there's no dental insurance in the U.S. When I'm in the chair, I am going to be working. I have to make money for every minute I'm in this chair. Do you understand?
Yes. Your
At
time
one
is
point-
valuable.
At one point, the dentist came into the
This
room.
show does pay, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, I'm doing
This
a
is-
podcast.
This is charity.
No, joking.
No.
At one
a
point, the
blessing.
dentist came into the room and you said, 2 minutes, I'll give you 2. And he left the room and he was like,
I love it.
it's like a production set.
That was amazing.
Thank you, 2. I'll be back.
When you're friends with the dentist too. You know?
Ooh.
Wow. Yeah.
I've always wanted to do a duo appointment. Because me and my husband, we both work here and we're very busy. But to get like a joint, we want to go to an allergist together.
Okay. Yeah.
And get all the
See what we're
samples.
allergic to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, very LA.
Yeah.
Allergy date. Allergy check day. Yeah, totally.
That's awesome. Okay. Atsuko, what's your relationship with your phone and with the internet?
I'm pretty very online.
Oh.
Ural. I'm on.
Ural.
Yeah.
Ural.
I'm pretty on my phone too,
Okay, cool.
and I've been talking about it in my tour in my show. It's actually a lot about that. My first special was HBO. My second one was Hulu, Disney Plus, and that came out last year. And then I'm touring one that will be for Netflix.
Oh, cool.
You're all over the
sorry.
market.
But so it's this one that I'm touring it that people haven't seen. When I'm talking about being on my phone. Yeah.
Okay,
Do
amazing.
people show up to your shows with bowl cuts?
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Which is,
So you're inspiring. So you're iconic.
it's just one way to, start a cult.
Is that the goal?
It really is. I mean, I didn't ask for it. People just started doing it.
Right.
And at first, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, oh, wow, is this haircut back? Or I was looking in the audience being like, God, everyone looks so hot today. So good. What is happening? And I realized, they were like, we wore wigs. Like, we bought these wigs to look like you. And yeah.
I love that.
That feels worse.
It's like Pitbull. He just had a world record of most bald caps, most bald in one place.
It's like that. It's such a fine line between like fandom and Cole.
Yes, I love it though. No, but
building community. We're building community.
That's what it is. That's the healthy term for it.
That's right. Jonestown was a community, by the way.
Right.
Yeah. As well. So
would you ever like try and style your bowl cut differently? Like, because it's like at
How else can you style a bowl cut?
Because you know what I mean?
Like it kind of like wavy, maybe.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
Because with your curls, it could give bowl cut too. You know what I mean?
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's kind of right now. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the outline of a bowl cut.
Mushroom top. Yes.
Yeah, it's the outline of one right now.
Oh my God, you're right.
There was a guy in my middle school and all the way through high school, everyone called him Mushroom. For as long as we knew him, long after he didn't have that haircut.
You say it nonchalantly. What was his name?
Mushroom. And I don't know his real name.
You say it nonchalantly? Sweetie, if you're listening right now, you were bullied. They were bullying you. You're like, yeah, this kid, we called him Mushroom. What's his name? Mushroom. Like, sweetie, you were a bully. You were a bully.
I didn't start it. But it was like literally.
You didn't stop it.
People like in class like called him Mushroom like it was like business. Like
what?
Like serious. And I think he didn't mind it.
Where is he now? Mushroom, if you are out there, we want to know your real name. And if you liked being called a vegetable name.
A fungus, actually.
No, but it's because he had that haircut.
In all fairness, I was called bra stuffer in middle school.
And was so mean.
In all fairness, I was.
They called me pube head.
And were you? No,
well, that's because I shaved my pubes and taped them to my head. But that's not a reason to call someone that.
It's not.
Pube head sucks.
Yeah.
Did you have a term of endearment?
I don't know if I did because I didn't have this haircut back then too. Gosh. I mean, I had nicknames like Coco.
Cute.
That's cute.
That's really cute.
So this is different, but yeah.
Yeah, this is very different. I feel like when my hair isn't styled right now, it kind of, if I don't do anything to it out of the shower, it kind of does a little bit of a coconut, a little bit. Bowl cut.
Yeah, cute. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Coconut mushroom bowl. Yeah, it's kind of giving the same kind of shape.
Sounds like a delicious Hawaiian dish.
This episode of URL is sponsored by Webroot. This summer, we've been going to the beach, hanging out with our friends, and going online a lot. I'm online, you're online, we're all online. We should also all be thinking about a real-time protection against things like ransomware, malware, and suspicious links. That's why I use Webroot. Webroot gives me the security I need, like password manager, firewall, and network monitoring, and Web Threat Shield, which helps block harmful websites before you click. I know what you're thinking. It's probably gonna slow my computer down. Well, nope. Webroot works in the background, and Webroot takes up 33 times less space on your device than its competitors. It also scans 6 times faster and installs 6.7 times faster. I want my digital life to feel secure, and Webroot does just that. Go to webroot.com/URL to get 60% off today. That's webroot.com/URL to get 60% off today. Live a better digital life with Webroot because peace of mind shouldn't be optional. Back to the show.
Atsuko, what's in your Instagram search history right now?
Yes. So Instagram search history or saved maybe?
or
saved.
Yeah, I'd love, actually, what's the last thing you saved?
I have an unhinged one saved right now. It's just a koala in a tree.
Ooh.
But there's
apparently they're high all the time.
That's right. And
Really
this
jealous.
one definitely is. It's a koala holding like with his just legs apart.
Oh.
I love it.
Are those his balls?
I don't know. I don't actually know the anatomy of a koala, but I'm gonna guess yes.
Why did you save that one?
Because I like the zenness of the koala.
He's chill.
I don't know if it's zenness. It's obviously dissociating.
Oh yeah, we've all been there.
It's having a moment of like long work week, and he's going, "What is my life?" You know, like maybe he's at the zoo.
Maybe.
You know?
I love that his legs, he's all
He's
out.
full spread.
So do you like have it saved so that you can go back to it and like keep going back to it?
Yeah, and then I have like a dog who knows ASL as well. Like
What?
that kind
Oh,
of
the
thing.
dog's learning tricks through ASL? I think I
Yes.
saw this one.
Yeah.
It's like a little whippet.
There's multiple dogs, I think, now. It's really
Probably many
cool.
I
dogs,
love the
yeah.
dog
Yeah.
buttons.
The dogs who talk through
Press the
buttons.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
Yeah, and so those are a couple of the things, and then and then like one video of me, I guess, saved,
What?
so I don't forget.
Is it an edit of you?
Oh, it's a video I've made, even weirder.
Oh, cool.
That's okay.
I love that for you.
Proud of your work.
Do you ever watch edits of you?
Edits of me.
Yeah.
Oh, like that people have made.
Yeah.
I do because they tag me, and then I go, should I like maybe ask to not be tagged or
Sure.
It's just
Oh.
like, yeah.
So, okay, I actually relate to this. Like on your
Yeah.
Instagram tagged, are you kind of like in there, like making sure it's actually you in your tag?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, totally.
I'm the same way, and I felt like weird talking about it. But I like my tagged on Instagram to be like a hub of like, what else is Courtney up to?
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I turned mine to like, I have to approve the tag.
That's smart.
Okay.
It's just so many after. a
That's
certain-
smarter, yeah. But
That
I
is
I interact with even DMs. Even.
Yeah.
I DM
I do that
people.
sometimes too.
Wow.
Yeah.
But then in the tag photos, it's like people ask to take photos when I feel nasty and when I look so bad that I'm like, I don't want it in my tag. Yeah, when I'm like oily and like haven't
Oh.
showered, my hair's bad, and they're like, "Can I take a picture?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I guess."
Oh, and then he's crying in it.
And I'm crying.
Yeah.
Bloated.
Atsuko, do you have games on your phone?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
What games?
I play Cooking Dash.
What is that?
That's where I own multiple restaurants.
Oh.
Not only do I own them, I also work at them too.
Okay.
I'm very busy. I have over 40 now.
Whoa. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
whoa, I've not heard of this. Okay, so you like you have many restaurants?
Oh,
Wow.
You see how quick I was to answer that?
Yeah, and
Wow.
when you
Just
say you work
just
in
at
them,
the front of my thoughts every
Yeah.
morning. I have a Mexican restaurant, one out of an igloo.
oh,
Cute.
Busy. That one.
The
oh
igloo?
My God. Caveman restaurant.
Caveman restaurant.
Would you believe it? My sous chef is a dinosaur. You're lucky I'm on this show. Do you understand? I'm busy.
you should be
I'm so
clocking
sorry.
into
Yeah, you
40
should
different
be.
I'm
restaurants.
washing the dishes,
Your
waiting
line
the
cook.
tables. They don't run themselves. There he is, that
God, there he is.
dinosaur.
Oh,
Wow, he's kind of daddy.
Yeah, Stegosaurus.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
okay.
Okay?
Yeah, look at the eyebrows.
He's gonna hold me.
Yes, so there's a Stegosaurus on my payroll.
Oh, it's a paleo diner. That's genius.
Yes,
That's
we
really
serve
cute.
chunks of meat. It uses its spikes on its tail to cut up the meat.
Oh, that doesn't sound very sanitary.
I own
but
a castle, you guys. Castle. We serve dragon soup.
Dragon soup? Wait.
Riddle me this. What culture is that? Because I know the sushi restaurant, dim sum, Thai. What are some of your favorite cuisines?
New American.
I just had some dim sum recently. I love Korean food. I love Japanese food. I love
Italian.
Oh,
Italian's
interesting.
good.
I own all these restaurants. I have I have Korean, Japanese, Italian. Yeah, I have all those. New American too. You like New American?
I do.
Wow.
Sometimes when it's
That's a hot take, isn't it?
I guess.
Sorry, I'm
so.
trying. Now,
Now it's gaming up on him.
take
Now
over,
it's your
don't-
turn.
Do you want to trade seats?
There,
you like New American.
I-
You like Brussels sprouts
Oh yeah.
and burgers.
I like when the chef has a story to tell, not when they're just copying everything else. I like when they've traveled a bunch of places, learned a bunch of things, and have brought it back to their restaurant.
in the form of a burger. That's $40.
Yeah, with some bacon jam on it. Honestly, yes.
So you like it when they tell you a story.
Yeah.
When they bring you do you like molecular gastronomy, that kind of thing?
No. Simpler things.
Like a burger with a story.
Yeah, a burger with a
Burger
story.
with a story.
And
You know,
like-
burger
Tell me
with
the
a
story
story on the menu.
Well, what else do they do? Like New American, they love like
They love like a sashimi. They love like
it's always a crudo now.
Always a
crudo. Yeah,
crudo.
tiger's milk crudo or something like that.
And then like a greens, some kind of summer
Potato
gem
salad.
Summer gem
salad,
Oh
yes.
yeah, little
An heirloom
gems.
tomato burrata
Guys,
salad.
We're circling around Bakari. We're talking about
Yeah,
Bakari.
you're so right.
This is what we're
But there's a
talking
lot
about.
of restaurants like
There's a
this,
lot of
you know,
It's
right? Where it's
true.
like New American to me is like fancy dining, right? Usually, it's like $3 signs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I play Plants vs Zombies too. You have to protect your house from zombies that are invading.
Okay.
It's high stakes. My life is high stakes.
Your adrenaline's just pumping.
Oh my God, there are so many customers asking me for food in one world. In another world, I'm protecting my house from zombies with unique plants.
How did you find out about these games?
Oh, one of them I found on an airplane. Like, you know how you can play video games on an airplane? Plants vs. Zombies was like a trial you could do.
Whoa.
They got your ass.
That's funny. They got you.
Why y'all do you play video games?
I play lots of video games, just not on my phone. I like to keep it separate.
Oh,
but
that's smart.
I like cozy games. I played a lot of Overcooked, which is kind of like the restaurant game you're talking about.
Yeah.
Or like I've been playing a lot of Tomodachi Island.
And that's just where you make the people and then they kind of
hang out on an
island. On the island.
You make a bunch of custom people.
Yeah.
I've made people that are in this office. And they're just.
Have you made me?
I have not made you. I could make you. I made Baby No Money, this musician we know.
Yeah.
And I made him scary accurate. And you don't tell him, like, it's not like Sims where you can tell him what to do.
I've seen this.
You can't make them do anything they don't want to do.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Sims, but not. Like, they do whatever they want.
Yeah, and they'll like get your attention. They'll be like, hey, I want to live with this other person. Like, can you put us in a house together? Or they'll be like, hey, I really love like a trash can right here.
Oh my God, would you ever say no?
Sometimes.
Can you say no?
Yeah.
So you're like a mom.
A little bit, kind of more like a god. They call me Divine One.
Oh, whoa.
Did you tell them to call you that?
It was one of the choices.
Okay, this sounds like a cult.
Wow. Yeah. Can you change the weather and stuff?
No, I wish you could have cool weather
You're
though.
like, how about 40 days of flood?
I have like Sabrina Carpenter, Chapel Roan, Charlie XCX, and then I have like Mr. Bean.
Okay, yeah.
And like just like a bunch of random Miss Frizzle I made. Nailed Miss
Frizzle.
Can they
inspiration
couple up?
They date, they get in fights and throw things at each other.
Wow.
Oh, God.
They can get married and have a child.
They can have children?
Yeah.
So then what are their children? Who names their children? You?
They will pitch a name and you can say, I want to make one. They'll go, oh, yeah, sure. Maybe you know a better name for our child.
Wait, Courtney, you should let them name their own children.
I did this time for the third one.
Wow. Question, not to be political, but is it always like a straight couple? Do they always end up like being like boy and girl?
So they have non-binary, they have pronoun options, and you can choose like their dating preferences. You can.
Oh, I see.
And like you can edit them as much as you want, but if two me's
so they're
have a kid,
literally born this way.
Can I make
because she made them that way?
Because I made them.
How specific can I
Wow.
make them like pan? Can I make them bi?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You
my
can
God, I
make
love
genuinely. And Mr. Bean and Miss Frizzle are dating.
That makes sense though.
I know. It was kind of perfect. I was
That
like,
makes sense.
I couldn't have planned it better myself.
Of course.
Okay, so this is all the kind of crazy stuff. I found out about this game through my algorithm, Tomodachi Island. So your algorithm, do you ever find yourself venturing out of your normal content and going somewhere you didn't expect when you're like scrolling?
Gosh, I want to say not so much.
You're pretty good at curating your For You page kind
I
of
think
thing.
so, yeah, because I just look for the same stuff. Or, it's my interest. It still comes from me, the same person. So I'm never like, what?
It never throws you some curveballs.
Yeah, it's never like me here at the Capitol, or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I'm not looking for that.
Right.
So I don't get those meetings.
Yeah.
I don't get those meeting cues. Cover your face.
Yeah.
America first. I never get those
Yeah,
videos.
sure.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
I just
nice.
assume that's how the meeting recruitment videos go. I'm not sure.
Just like vibe checking people's algorithms. You interested in meeting us at the Capitol? So it sounds like you're searching for stuff. Are you scrolling? Like, do you hit the not interested button if you see stuff you don't like? Like, how are you?
I guess I didn't know I could do that. Is that on Instagram?
Yeah.
You can,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
See less of that.
Oh, yeah. I didn't. Nope.
It's just, your Instagram just knows you.
I mean, I think it knows if, I'll scroll fast if I'm not into it.
Oh, scroll
So
fast.
maybe that's how they know. Like,
That's
I
smart.
go away from it.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
I like to sometimes like keep watching and dissecting. Why did it think I wanted to look
Yeah,
at
I
this?
did
Yeah,
that
what
too.
are some of these things?
But sometimes I'll go to the comments and I'll be like, that's why you showed me this video.
Interesting. What do you mean?
Because it'll be like a video of a Christian woman. She's like, if you're not studying this Bible passage tonight, and then I'll look at the comments and it'll be like, her husband is in the background, look at him, and he's like in the window and he's like doing some gay shit or something.
Oh, that's fun.
Or it's like it's like roasting her. It's like she's obviously never been, I don't know.
Oh, like it's not about what's actually
It's
in
not about the
main
content,
part of the video.
It's commenting on the content.
I got
Oh,
you.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll get random things like my Instagram will be like, so like you like cop videos, right?
Oh,
no.
but you do famously like cop videos.
Yes, Courtney Miller loves.
Just generally,
Yeah, just general.
or like stripper, like
Stripper
Hey.
cops.
I don't get enough stripper videos.
Hey,
honestly.
that they exist too. I'm probably not as. It's probably not as in, right, as a stripper to show up as a cop. Not as
Yeah,
much.
No, I
probably
don't
not
think
these
that's
days.
sexy at
Not as
all.
much.
No.
I would be
Right?
turned off.
Like, get out of here, get scram.
But even for the 2 seconds, like, because you're supposed to only do it for 2 seconds.
The bit.
Yeah.
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 Like
But the 2
someone's-
seconds, that 2 seconds
That's
would ruin the
terrifying.
whole.
Terrifying.
Terrifying.
If
It's
you
hard.
especially, because those ones they try and like trick you, like it's kind of real at first.
On the ground
Ooh, you know
because
what
you're
they
a
should
bad boy.
Yeah.
They should do less like intense jobs, like just like a. Oh, how about like a Mormon missionary? Like knock
That-
knock knock.
triggering.
Knock knock. Hey, did you ask for the good word? And you're like, no. And then they're like, cause yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
How about like a stripper therapist? Like you sit down for therapy and they're like, okay, and I really see you. And I also see.
How does this
Ooh.
make
does
you
you feel? I'd be like,
feel?
You gotta get them to show up to the house.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
This is funny.
You're like,
Wait.
hey, did you order therapy?
Oh my god, it's a DoorDasher.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
This is fun. No,
very relatable.
I love the idea of the Mormon missionary. It's like, have you heard the good word? Pony. And it's
Yeah,
like,
totally.
Yeah, and then the pony song starts
Ow.
playing.
Totally. Yeah.
Ow.
I was like,
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow.
He has a bicycle.
yes,
That's
Oh.
hot.
that.
Environmentally
can be.
friendly. Environmentally
Bicycles
friendly
famously are
stripper.
hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I was Mormon until I was like 12.
Oh,
Then I dropped that shit.
Were you also Mormon?
no, but a lot of my fans, like when I go to Salt Lake City, it's like the wildest, most like, it's like the best audience. It's
Like a
my
very
best-
lively crowd.
Some of my best fans live in Salt Lake City.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I
I used to be Mormon, or a couple of them are still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, Utah. That's the epicenter. Truly. Okay. When you're on your phone, are you on your phone at night, like before you go to bed? Like, what's the last thing you see before you pass out?
Yeah, and those are hard for me to remember, but those are the things that, like, I wake up and I'll go, oh wow, I saved that video, and so like that koala is one.
Okay.
Yeah,
That is
Yeah.
funny. Okay, so that's how you just set us in the scene now. Now we know what happened when you saved the koala video.
yeah.
You're falling
Like I'll
asleep.
fall asleep, like, and this is how I was kind of diagnosed with ADHD through my fans, because I was talking about how I sleep, and they were like, our ADHD queen, tell me you have it without telling me. And I was like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? You don't go to sleep like you go to... I thought you went to sleep when you could no longer keep your eyes open
Right.
or move your body. I thought it kind of just, like it hits you, like you're awake and, and then it just like, it goes dark. I picture death to be pretty similar.
Okay.
Like you see light and no more,
All done.
So that's how I was sleeping. And people were like, so that's how I am with like last video, one more video. Like I many times woken up with phone on my chest. Yeah.
That's so not how
Wow.
I picture my death. It's like I'm like walking upstairs and then it's like, we are here today to execute Chans.
Oh my god, you're what?
And I'm
Wow.
like, I'm like walking up. There's like a huge crowd. And there's like a guy with like a huge axe.
Oh
my
my
God.
God. Is there romance at all?
Yeah, of course, my wife is in the front row.
Your wife.
My wife, my 3
He's
kids.
in Wuthering Heights.
Wow.
Why are you surprised on wife? What's going on here?
I guess I just thought I knew you differently. I have you as
You created
gay in my
him.
Tomodachi Island.
Remember when you created him?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and I
Yeah.
gave you that
put pan.
mustache.
You put pan.
I just finished my ADHD assessment and I'm waiting for my results.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
So,
so-
did you do the 4-hour test?
Yeah, well,
that's
it's
so
like they have-
ironic. Come on.
I know. I said
That's
no
crazy.
to it.
it's part of it. Like, cause like they're asking you questions or they have me do this weird computer game, which was strange. And then, but while they're asking you questions and having you doing this stuff, they're watching you also. They're not just, it's not just about your
Right.
answers.
That's
With
right.
cameras?
That's right.
No, but
With a live person?
one live person, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, make that person
This
a
makes
stripper.
sense. Yeah.
ADHD test prompter.
Do you ever have problems waiting in line?
Yeah. Here are your results. Right? Like that.
Yes. I'm thinking it's yes for me. But I don't fall asleep like that. Like I kind of am like, okay.
No, that's good. It doesn't have to be that. It's just
You're
one
right.
of the ways.
Yeah.
I just have, I think, an extreme one. The psychiatrist, I just saw one too, 2 days ago. He didn't make me take the test. He said, you undeniably have ADHD. There's no question about it.
Oh my God.
I said, excuse me, I just logged on to this Zoom. What are you talking about?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good doctor.
He said, you have not stopped moving this whole time. I said,
Wow.
again, I just logged on. Anyway,
Hey, at least it didn't take you hours and hours.
That's true.
it is ironic to make a person with it sit down for 4 hours. Hey, concentrate on this test. How about if I don't finish it, you just give me the pills?
Just give me
That's
Give me the pills.
This episode of URL is sponsored by Vinted. I love having clothing options in my closet, but it was getting to a point where I was like, I don't wear this anymore. Why is this taking up closet space? Closet space is crucial. There were pieces that I loved, but it was time to give them a new home. My vintage leopard print heels were just sitting there, waiting to be worn. They deserved to see sunlight. That's why I used Vinted. Vinted is a secondhand app that makes it easy to sell pre-loved fashion and earn some extra money. I love that Vinted makes me feel good knowing that my clothes are going to another person who will love them even more than I did. Also, it feels good to have a little financial return after spending some money. My closet is now filled with pieces that I am excited about and I know that I'll wear, like this little number. And you know what? If I'm not feeling something, I can just pop it on Vinted and sell it. By the way, there are no seller fees and the app is free to download. And once an item sells, Vinted sends me a prepaid shipping label. It's that easy. Ready to clean out your closet and make some extra money? Download the Vinted app for free and start listing. With no seller fees, you keep every dollar you earn. Back to URL.
What's something you miss about the internet from like 5-10 years ago? Is there elements of the internet from like previous eras that you wish it still had today?
Oh, gosh, yeah. I guess I did kind of like people. I guess people do journal, but I don't do the Substack thing.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, like
Yeah.
blogs.
Vlogs, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Blogging.
Yeah, I liked that.
Now it's just vlogs.
I think about that too, though. Like, I used to want to just have a website where I put like a letter every day.
Oh, that's
Or like kind of like before Substack was a thing, it was like maybe I could put a little newsletter.
yeah.
It's just like my thoughts, like one long tweet.
I miss like group challenges. Like there was like the mannequin challenge where like everyone's
yes.
frozen, or like the Harlem Shake where everyone's
Oh,
like, it's
yeah.
like big groups doing a thing together.
Yeah.
Harlem Shake was awesome. You started one of those, didn't you?
I started the drop challenge. Yeah, that you could do as a group.
How did that happen? Because the drop challenge is the Beyonce song and the slow drop.
Oh,
What was
yes.
the story?
I just was in Little Tokyo with my grandma, and we just started. I'm always trying to make her laugh, so I had this song stuck in my head. So I was like, what if I go around and every time the beat drops, my whole body drops too.
I love
So
that.
I just did that all around Little Tokyo. This isn't the first one actually even, but and then I posted it and then it just took off worldwide.
So much so that the song was back on the charts, huh?
I got Beyonce more money. which
Yeah.
she
needs.
Yeah, I think she
You
needed.
said thank you, Atsuko.
I didn't get anything, but
Clout.
a lot of love. Oh, the one squatting all over Little Tokyo. That's
And
the
you got-
first ever one that I did.
I
The
think
one,
you
the
got-
top left.
Bottom, like below that one.
Yeah, that one.
This
Oh,
one
cute.
was-
Oh.
My outfit's not that good, but it's because it was just supposed to be a casual hang. I wasn't like, I'll try.
Yeah, you weren't turning it out.
Yeah.
But this is still super cute.
And it was
Okay,
super
you
pandemic
also
days.
probably got some definition in your legs. That's a lot of squats, girl.
I love embarrassing my mom in
Look at that.
public.
And you're getting low too. I don't know if I could do that. I'm not gonna lie.
I love it.
I think like the vaccines hadn't maybe come out yet, and so a lot of nurses started doing it. It was just a time where we were all trying to connect
Oh, that's
more
beautiful.
and like spread joy, and you could feel connected from like across the globe online. And so yeah, here's some nurses doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was cool. It's kind of, it's why I got into performing too, is to
That's
make people
good.
feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, I have a question about your fashion actually. Where did you first start getting inspired and like wanting to do that? Like to start dressing really awesome?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm still experimenting.
It's
But-
constant.
Yeah, I really love like weird cuts and bright colors, just stuff that makes me happy to look at. Because what you're wearing during the day, like, it's other people seeing it. You don't see yourself as much during the day.
You're right.
You know what I mean? So it's really, you're dressing for other people. And so I like to think about that. It's like the whole spreading joy thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like bringing whimsy and color and things. I ask because like I grew up with mostly hand-me-downs. I had 6 siblings growing up, and like clothing wasn't much of a choice of expression. But once I was about 13 or 14, I started getting clothes that were mine, and I discovered I really wanted to like get good at fashion. And the show Gossip Girl was the first thing where I was like, whoa, like dressing like cool like that. And then I asked to get Teen Vogue magazine, and then I started going on Tumblr, and then I found this account that's called What Should I Wear Today?
Oh.
And I would go, and it was like, guess what? It was infinity scarves
Yes.
and colorful tights
Yes.
every day. I definitely tried that. So I was curious if like there was any like thing online that was like stuff that you started getting inspiration from specifically.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's a lot of cartoon characters that I actually like are fashion icons. Miss Frizzle is one.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just kind of kooky. There's like a brand called like New Works that has a lot of like graphics, and it kind of reminds me of her. Very, a lot of primary colors she would wear. There's Miss Frizzle. There's even Miss Frizzle drag.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of my drag queen friends are inspirations too.
That's fun.
Oh yeah.
I
big
think
time.
Minnie Mouse has really cute fashion and clothes.
Yes.
A lot of the Disney
I was just going to
characters,
say,
actually.
you know who was incredible? Raven Simone in That's So Raven.
Oh yeah.
Iconic every single episode.
Disney Channel.
Lizzie McGuire.
Like, look at
Really
that.
went there.
Come on.
The Cheetah Girls.
Yeah.
Oh, the Cheetah Girls fashion was incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Spice Girls too. I like to kind of, it's
Like,
all
I would wear that right now.
that world.
Did your mom ever dress you up?
No. my mom didn't, but I was raised mostly by my grandma, who's 50 years older than me. So it took me a long time to find my style because, she's my grandma. And so.
But grandma
That's
is
who I'm
in, you
shopping
know what
with.
I mean?
Grandma
Like,
is in right now.
the cardigans.
Sure.
The knits.
That's true.
The
Yeah.
loose fitting things.
That's true.
Yeah, fun patterns. Things that look like they would be a carpet, but instead they're a shirt.
Sometimes pattern on pattern clashing.
Power clashing.
Yeah.
Clashing.
Yeah.
I love power
Those things
clashing.
are in now.
Yes.
But as a kid,
So true.
kids didn't understand. They just wanted, I don't know what they wanted, bell bottoms and a crop top.
Atsuko, do you remember your like early days on the internet, your like first username? Like were you on AIM or on any chats at all?
I was, yeah.
What was the vibe?
So I was very Christian.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Mormon.
That's why we knew the stories, yeah. I mean,
Yes.
So mine was based on the lyrics to Amazing Grace. Sorry, I blacked out.
Amazing grass.
Don't black out. Don't. Come back to
Those
us.
days were dark. Okay, so yeah, it was based on Amazing Grace. So mine was I Was Lost and Found, was spelled WUZ to, switch it up, be more hip.
Yes, that was it. That was how you did it back then.
Yeah.
I was here.
Okay, I lost.
It's like urban. It's like,
Yeah,
I know. Someone
N,
was here.
And, but it's not spelled that, it's N.
What?
Like N, the letter N. It was just the letter N instead of and.
Found.
It was
Lost
yeah.
and found.
Yeah.
Was lost and that's so
Was
cute.
lost
You
and
loved
found.
you loved that song.
I just thought it was like so. I was like, ooh, like, clever
Sure.
without being like Christian girl 7'7".
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was definitely. I think I knew a couple girls with the ones like that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Praise him.
What were your
Praise him, 69.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Praise him. Yeah.
praise him.
Yeah.
Yours. What was yours again? What was your first one?
Turtle Man.
That's right.
Oh.
That has nothing to do with Jesus, but
Mine was like Dash Girl 10 because the boy I had a crush on was the fastest in our class.
Oh.
Yeah, the fastest smile time. That's
Dash
why I wanted-
girl. Wait, but Dash girl was taken already, so you had to go 10.
Well, like you have to because I was 10 years old.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh yeah. These are way more like y'all were living for you. You know, I was not.
Yeah.
I was living for a man. Mine was for a crush.
I was living for him.
Yeah. I love when with Christians they get poetic sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
It's or like they don't like to be so on the nose sometimes. So it'll be like he knows my name.
Oh.
That'd be like the screen name, you know.
Wow.
Oh, like
Yeah.
he knows my.
I like that.
Yeah. It's like who?
Chance, it's time for your new segment.
Yeah.
What is it called?
This is Twink of the Wing.
Twink of the Wing.
And this week's Twink is Elliot Page. Yes. Look at that. Stud.
Wow.
Looks like someone that would offer me mushroom chocolates at a party.
Hell yeah.
Look at those abs.
And
Are you kidding me?
You would receive. You would say.
Oh, I would absolutely.
You would say yes.
I'd be like,
Thank
Mushroom.
you.
yes, thank you,
Hey,
Father.
mushroom. Hey, mushroom.
So Elliot's been getting in super good shape for the Odyssey.
Yeah, I didn't know he was in the Odyssey.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Oh, juice.
Yeah.
Wow. Wink indeed.
Wait. So Odyssey is what? Thriller
It's an adventure movie.
adventure.
It's like a Greek. After the Trojan War, they took a boat home.
That one. Yeah.
That one,
Isn't it already out?
No, it comes out Friday.
Right. So it's like.
So it'll be
yeah, it's
out by the
coming
time
out,
this
yeah,
is out.
So
Yeah.
he had already like shot it. He
Yeah.
got really.
Yeah.
He'd been doing like push-ups though forever. Like
Yeah.
at live events, he would do like
Oh.
at his book readings.
Wow.
Oh,
like-
at the book readings.
Well, he's very like in actually the stand-up world because his partner is a stand-up comedian, and also one of
Oh,
his good
that's
friends,
sick.
James Tom, is also a stand-up. You know, that's a friend. So yeah.
I didn't know that.
I hate to say it, he's kind of leaving twink form.
Yeah,
He's
he's
becoming twunk.
yeah,
I
he's
wanna
getting out of
say-
there. He's close.
I want to say, yeah, a little
He's
too
close.
late. Wow, this is a scene from the movie.
Yeah. How cool is that?
Oh, it looks so. I'm scared. I'm scared
Scared?
for him in the
Oh, yeah.
in the movie.
No,
That's
I'm
a
gonna tell you-
knife to his throat.
You should be scared. There'll be worse things.
It's a very crazy story. And it's apparently some of it
War.
might be true.
It's war.
right?
It's post-war. It's just a sea of monsters, basically.
Atsuko, what content gives you the ick?
I found out that is it on TikTok? You have to, if you do like a video over maybe a minute, that's when you can monetize it or something.
You make more money,
And so there's some folks that I've known in the past who've kind of like turned to trying to make like rage bait, like you know, videos.
Yeah, that's a valid ick.
And you
rage
could tell
bait.
because I'm like watching, I'm like, okay, you logged off at like a minute 10. You were trying to just reach
Yeah.
that for money. And this isn't you at all. Like you didn't used to be like this, but it's just like whatever it is, you know, to be like Asian girls who are dating white guys, you know, you're ashamed to our people, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, just to start off and then
Just start a blanket statement and then
and they
probably
don't have
going
no
into-
conclusion.
There's
It's like,
just to keep
okay,
going.
anyway,
They didn't really say.
I have shirts now. Come and buy them.
Wait, I have a new ick.
Okay.
What is it?
It's on lives on TikTok, how they offer you lives. And it's just like hot guys just being like, yeah, thank you.
Oh, like those NPCs?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
they're not
yeah,
even,
yeah.
they're not even pretending to be NPCs. They're just straight up reading the chat, just being like, thank you.
Oh, so not even doing the
Yeah.
thing anymore.
They're not even doing the thing.
Where it's like
They're just
Whoa.
looking hot. And then people just pay them. And maybe
Yeah.
that's because my algorithm is just like, you want to look at hot men, clearly.
Yeah, they can
Like,
they can
fair.
block us pretty good, huh?
Fair.
Like if I occasionally open Twitter, the entire feed is just Sabrina Carpenter and her gorgeous outfits and
She's
silhouette.
obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter.
okay, yeah.
In a completely healthy way.
In a healthy way.
You know,
Her music's great.
yeah.
Her outfits and everything is wonderful as well. Anyways.
Okay. Do you need a fan? Do you need some water?
What's gotten better about the internet recently?
Okay, in a similar
that's
vein,
hard.
I've got one for you. In
Yeah.
a similar vein,
It is a hard one.
on the lives, there's also like people that are like doing lives but as puppets. So like there's one that's the squirrel puppet and they like twerk as the squirrel.
Oh, puppets. Okay, that's fun.
I'm obsessed.
they have to
I
do
can't-
that for a long time.
They have to do it for a long time. There's
So they're,
one
like,
like the
dancing?
squirrel is like cooking and it has like little pans and acorns and like it's a
That's
squirrel.
a lot of skill.
It's a lot of skill because it's just their fingers.
Yeah.
They're like cooking and moving the squirrel and
Oh
reading
my
chat.
gosh.
And they're like off screen because you can't even see them.
Whoa.
Yes. Look,
Oh,
he's doing a DJ set.
That's
Oh.
so much work.
So much work. Look at the set design.
Yeah, for real.
And they're like just off screen so they can read the comments and you can't see them. I love it.
Wow. I'm all for, to be honest, like your sincere self and your genuineness. So
Yeah.
there's something about like if people just want you to just sit there and be pretty and that's who your genuine self is, there is a rawness that I'm like, okay, that is actually,
Yeah.
and you also found a loophole of like people don't want highly produced stuff necessarily. right?
Overstimulating.
Yeah,
Think
people
about it.
just want like, and so I want that for everyone.
Yeah.
Maybe if everyone can do that, you don't have to look a certain way. You can just,
Yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
know, I think everyone
Yeah.
deserves to have the right to be basic too.
To be enough.
Yeah. So maybe we all try that. But then if you don't get likes, then
Yeah.
that would be a bummer.
Yeah.
You're like, great.
I'm also just like I think you have more to offer than just sitting there looking at the camera. I want to
Yeah.
say something.
Tell us about your day.
Valentina.
Speak, Valentina. Oh, I've seen this guy. This guy's
What is it?
awesome.
He's a 1945 streamer.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Wait,
Lives
that's
in 1945.
really cool.
He's created this whole set and the audio
There
even.
might be a possibility to travel.
That is very creative.
It's really cool. I do think it is really cool when people can find because TikTok can be such a low effort app. But when
Yeah.
people do high effort stuff for it,
That's fun.
you got to appreciate it.
Anything that's gotten better from the internet.
Oh gosh, yeah, it's hard for me to tell right now. I don't think I have anything for that.
No, I think that's valid.
Yeah.
I recently saw a video of koalas making sounds, something that I didn't know that they did.
What do they sound like?
Yeah.
The computer pool.
Computer, show me some koalas making
screaming at me.
sounds.
There's a video of a koala sitting on a branch and this other koala wants to take their spot and this koala gets really upset and jumps to a different branch.
Do you want to hear what I think koalas sound like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's valid.
Yeah, I can see that.
So it's not that, but
Okay.
Is it like I'm so scared. Is it like a guttural scream?
I'm gonna try and see if I can find it on TikTok. This one I'm thinking.
So
of.
that's it eating.
So that wasn't.
Oh wow, you're very cool. Wow.
It sounds like a goose.
Oh. I thought that was the baby koala yipping at its mom and the mom ignoring it.
Oh. Okay, I don't like that one.
It's a grunt to attract females. Male koalas grunt to attract females. That's what it said. And it's not working, as you can imagine. She said, what is that? An earthquake? She says,
What even is that?
I'll keep this in mind. I'm going to Australia in a couple weeks for my Australia New Zealand tour.
Oh my God, so
Maybe I'll
fun.
meet koalas. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's
certain countries in Australia that you can legally hold one, but other places they don't want you to touch them.
Oh, interesting.
There's
Why
like
not?
one animal preserve. It's like, why do we need to touch wild animals?
Okay.
And also they do carry a certain type of bacteria that like you need to make sure you clean your hands.
Oh.
right. Yeah. I'll just like be near one or something. and
Yeah. Just vibe near.
I'll do the sound. See if it talks back.
See if it looks you like
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah.
Okay, this next card, Atsuko, the question is, can we see the last selfie you took? Are you a selfie person?
Oh, it's so hard for me.
Why?
I feel like the iPhone, I don't know. I keep every iPhone I've had, I'm like, why I look so scary?
The
Why?
selfie camera, I feel like, has gotten more intense over the years.
I'm like, why don't I? But I look at other people's selfies and they look
don't
good. Well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I can pull one up, but I'm always like, this is not what I look like, is it?
Okay, I'll tell
I
you.
look like
Before we show the camera.
there's
I'll tell you.
shadows in weird places.
It's hard.
I don't like when it flips my face. Then I'm like, oh, one of my eyes is smaller than the other.
Well, I took one because I wanted to show my friend who cuts my hair, like, well, I think this one part needs a little, might need help. So it's not like a cute picture. It's just me trying to show the side of
Check it out.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
Good natural lighting.
that's all.
With the upkeep of your iconic hairdo, do you keep scissors on you at all times?
No,
Oh, yeah,
no, I
that would
don't
be
trust
crazy.
me to do it. Yeah, it's just a few people in my life who do it.
I feel like for me, I'd be constantly just trimming just a little bit. I couldn't not.
I do this thing where if I am cutting my bangs, every time it cuts, I close my eyes.
Oh, that's
So that's bad.
yeah.
Oh, and so that's why
not a
you
good
choose
idea.
not to do it.
So what's
'cause
happened
you're
is,
scared.
lopsided.
Lopsided.
I've lopsided and lopsided and lopsloodled during the pandemic when I tried to do it.
Trusting the experts.
Yeah, I was like, it's not working. And then I told my husband to like keep an eye out while I did it. And he was like, wait, you close your eyes every time you snip.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's so bad.
That is
That's
so
really
funny.
dangerous, I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What are your most used emojis?
That can be pulled up, right?
Yes.
Eagle. I've been using the eagle recently.
Eagle.
Just like very patriotic.
Yeah,
very patriotic of you.
July vibes.
That's true. What are you?
July,
got?
we won.
We won. We
Right?
won.
We
Yeah.
won. We won.
In Hamilton, they say, we won, we won, we won.
We
There's a
actually,
song where they say that. Immigrants, we got the job done.
we're actually a Hamilton free set. We banned Hamilton a couple years ago.
Okay, sorry. I still talk about it too
It's
much.
okay.
No, honestly, most people here at Smosh do talk about Hamilton quite a
A
bit.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
I know. I'm like a sleeper cell agent. When I
Yeah.
anytime it's brought up, I'm like, how does a bastard? Eliza and Peggy. Anyway, what's your latest emoji? Work.
Tell me yours.
Mine is the devil, smiling devil.
This one?
Purple.
Oh, the purple one. Okay.
Courtney likes the red one.
I
that's
do like the
furry.
red one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that one.
But the
red
purple
one.
one's a great
The
one.
red one that's like fuzzy.
He goes like,
Uh,
I think he's like
right
from
here.
something.
yeah, you know what he is actually. To me, in Japan, they're
Yes.
called oni.
Oni.
Yes.
Yeah.
You ever play Oni Musho?
No, is
No.
that a video game?
Yeah.
But did you know that if you tap on this
More.
guy,
Yes.
it
What
says
happens?
ogre in the search?
What?
Oh, interesting.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it's kind of
well,
strange, huh?
I wonder what an oni translates to in English. It's like ogre, like it's an ogre-like demon.
Oh, I've also been using praying on knees guy. Praying on knees guy.
Oh yeah, you did use him recently.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see him.
He's
I
pretty cool.
I don't use full bodies.
It's like
Oh,
I'm sat, I'm waiting. That's also my gay
yeah.
group chat. I'm asking for a picture of the sinkhole that's in West
This
Hollywood.
one's really. This
Don't
one's
look at
cool.
the name of
It's very versatile.
Don't scroll too far.
It's very versatile. Right?
The knees one.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like knees can be horny. Knees can be,
Like
Religious.
devastated,
spiritual, devastated,
spiritual,
Devastated,
worshipy.
yeah.
tired.
What else am I most?
Still,
Um,
I'm not moving from this spot.
Yeah.
A hero's pose.
I've been using the one that is like the like a breath going out
Yes.
a lot
Yeah.
because I'm just exhausted all the
Sure.
time.
Yeah.
And then the one that's like seems maybe drunk, where it's like this one.
Oh, drunk one.
Oh, yes.
That one's a drunk one. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I like that. Okay, do that again. Ooh. Yeah.
It gives me like this.
What face do you use? Do you send?
Ooh, the face.
Yeah. And
Okay, I really
and
like-
We'll guess which one it is.
Okay, I'm
Your
gonna show you the.
face.
Look.
Yeah. Ooh, that one's like the like the ooh. Like,
Yeah, I like that. Ooh,
Let me see. Oh,
the one where
a
it's like kissy face but open eyes.
more like-
so it's like
Oh yeah, kissy.
Yeah,
face,
I'm going
open
like-
eyes.
I don't know about that.
Right. Yeah. This one. This one.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that one.
That one's great.
Oh, that one.
Courtney, do you have one more?
I have the face palm.
Of
I
course.
have this one that's like this
Oh,
Oh,
is
yeah,
that
yeah,
teeth with teeth?
with teeth.
With
With
teeth.
teeth.
Like eek. Yeah.
Like
This
sorry.
one. How about this one?
The red one.
It's like there's.
Oh, the nose.
okay,
The like.
okay.
Oh yeah, that's like
Things
the
coming out
grind
of my
set
nose.
one.
Okay, and this one.
That's sad.
Yeah, I'm like the crying. I'm like crying. I'm like
Oh
tearing
yeah,
up.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good one. Wow, you look different right now.
Do I look bad?
No,
No,
just
Do I look
it was like
bad?
different.
no. Wow.
It's just different, Chins.
Different good or different bad?
Different.
Sweetie,
Different good. Ow! Ow!
Snap out of it.
snap out of it.
Okay.
Get that word out of
Where
your
am I? Where am I?
vocabulary.
What?
Bad.
Bad.
What was your weirdest targeted ad recently? Do you get ads much on your phone?
I
feel like
do,
you
but I
can't
don't.
skip 'em.
Maybe I don't clock them. You know.
Start paying attention. They'll read you to filth. Wow. Yeah.
It is so weird when they'll think that like I need a thing, and I'm like, I'm literally physically incapable of having this thing. I'm trying to think of a recent one.
I got a weighted vest one. I was like, hello?
Weighted vest.
Like you wear
for
them.
working out.
Oh,
you wear them while
working
you work
out.
Oh, that kind of ad, right? That's true. Okay.
Or like I've started to get wedding stuff.
Oh.
It's like I already did that.
Yeah, you're done.
I did that, so stop.
You're like too late.
Yeah, like,
I get like eyeshadow, and then but also I search a lot of stuff sometimes for my grandma. So like mobility stuff.
Sure.
That's
You know,
cute.
this chair that moves with you, so you'll never fall.
Yeah.
How about this vest that upon impact, it turns it, inflates. Do you know about these?
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to get my grandma one. They're going like hotcakes. So they only have an extra small.
Wait, it's like an
They can
airbag,
be
but
scary. So Rhett and Link actually have a viral clip where they're testing these out in their studio. But like, they
how
have
does it
these.
work?
For like
I don't understand.
motorcyclists, actually, chance you should get one.
Upon impact, it inflates. Human airbag.
So he tests it.
Oh, it didn't.
It doesn't go
inflate?
off.
That's scary.
Watch this.
Come on, try again. Fall down. Fall down.
Oh, that's so bad. Okay,
Like-
never mind.
that's really
I
scary.
feel like that it's more traumatizing
They're
than
very
actually
expensive.
falling.
I think they're thousands of dollars.
Just running.
But I love technology like this.
I like the idea.
It's innovative.
I like the beat.
I know
I like
my
the beat.
grandma while she's cooking, it just inflates.
Yeah, no.
She has a heart attack.
Yeah, she
Throws
hits
the
her
pan.
boiling pot. Yeah.
Never
No.
mind. Oh, so sad.
It's a good thought, though.
How about it? I keep it on the whole time. Like it's inflated already and I send her off.
Oh, there you go.
You know?
yeah.
Like Bubble Boy.
I feel like just Bubble Boy, or like there's so much streetwear
Don't have to.
nowadays.
She's falling a lot, so.
A lot of quilted puffer jackets, maybe.
Yeah.
That'll be cute. What's your ideal screen setup? Like when you're at home, are you watching TV and having your phone out kind of person? Do you
Yes,
have an
yeah.
iPad? What's your vibe?
It's phone and TV, yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
You're doing both at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
What are you watching
Sometimes
on TV? right?
laptop too.
Oh, Love Island.
I was Love Islanding, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then Widow's Bay.
Oh, I heard
yeah.
it's amazing.
It's the best.
Yeah. It's, back to back. Oh, you'll get
Yeah.
schizophrenia. Those two shows.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so I think I wonder if that's why I also have my phone to sometimes scroll, at the same time.
Yeah, during
For
the
mental
ads.
health.
Yeah.
For mental health, just a little change it up. A little
Yeah,
charcuterie board of
Just
screen
like,
time.
serve like 10 customers real quick and then come
Clock
back.
in, yeah.
Clock in, clock out. You got this, Dino? Got you. And then, get back into it. Who won? Who won this season? Well, I already know. I
Who
started.
kissed?
Yeah, who kissed? Everybody.
Did they all kiss?
Yeah.
There's like a whole etiquette around like, well, if you kissed in a challenge, that's fine. But if you kissed outside of a challenge, it's like a big deal.
Interesting.
But it's kiss forward. It's very kiss forward.
It's
the
very
show.
kissing, shaking ass. And then every season has a crazy baby birding challenge where they
what?
have to,
Baby bird.
No.
where one person chooses food, puts it in the next person. It's literally vile. And I'm saying
Oh,
this into the barrel because there is some weird executive
Yeah.
who's making sure this happens every year. They want to see a bunch of hot people put a fish in their mouth, chew it up, put it in another mouth, put it in a bowl until the bowl is full. And it's like, that's too long. That's too much.
Disgusting.
All of it's too much.
I feel like a new virus will start at Love Island.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a weird fish started in fish and
Yeah. Ugh.
kissing
Yeah.
through
So
20-something-year-olds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the way they're swapping
Everything.
things, is
They're swapping everything.
Like fish mono.
And this next question is a new one, and it's an interesting one.
Okay.
So follow me down this road.
okay.
If you died right now, do you think your Instagram would be a good reflection of you? Like, what would your last post be in this moment?
Yes, it would be a good reflection of me. I think my whole page.
You're pretty good. You're pretty curated, huh?
I agree.
I'm pretty me.
Do you have anybody who like helps run your social at all?
I run things by my husband, and then and I have my assistant too, and then
No, this looks amazing. I'm looking at it right now. I feel like this. Yeah. What about you, Chance? What do you think? Do you think you're
Definitely. I got a lot of Blue Man Group on mine right now.
Ooh,
it's a good
wait.
I'm
representation?
obsessed
of
with them.
Me too. I'm
Really?
friends with 9 of them.
Oh my God, what?
Yes,
Because there is a lot of them, huh?
What?
there's 70 of them worldwide. Oh,
Wow.
You just sleeper cell agented me again. I'm like, which ones are you talking about?
I don't know their name. I can't. How can you tell the
I
difference?
am obsessed
You
with
can
this.
because under the makeup, they have different face shapes and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've heard
Like,
about
they're
the
not actually
audition
blue?
process that like they really pay attention to your facial structure and how like you may look very handsome as you are, but once you're painted all blue,
Yeah.
your bone structure is very important.
They have a theater in
apparently.
Chicago,
I heard about this.
and I was in callbacks for a long time for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were
I
long
can see
callbacks
this.
too.
Wow. Yeah.
They really emphasize like the mask of your face because that's the only thing. So like you can't like overemphasize things. And you really could tell after a while, after like hour 7 of the callbacks, you can start to tell and you'd be like, oh no, that person definitely no.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, so you auditioned to be a blue man?
Yeah.
Wow. Like, can you drum and stuff?
I can keep rhythm, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And they were like, you don't have to be a professional drummer. You just have
Yes.
to be able to keep rhythm.
Most of them are theater actors.
Yeah.
And then they learn percussion. Yeah.
Are there any blue women?
Yes.
No.
What?
Not
Yeah.
yet. I mean, they're not called blue women.
No, they're not called blue women. They're
Yeah.
still blue men. But there were women in the callbacks. And they're like, we have blue women. But they're blue men, but they're women.
Bloomin' onion.
They do
Bloomin',
bald
yeah.
cap.
Oh yeah. But what if someone was willing to come in and shave their head?
Then do it.
Then do
Yeah.
it.
But you don't have to. That's why out of drag,
Oh yeah.
blue,
Out of blue.
you just,
Well-
I look like I'm just hanging out with 9 white dads.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah, because most of them are dads.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
valid.
that's awesome.
That's how I love the Jabberwockies.
Oh, yeah.
I have met some of them. I love this genius business model of
Covering your face.
Faceless.
like but to the point where you can have multiple shows running all over the country
true.
and it's like it's not always the same guys.
Right. No,
Oh.
it's true. Yeah.
It's very genius.
Both of these groups I've been talking about a lot lately. too,
Really?
Actually.
Really?
Yeah, because I've been talking about my bachelorette party that I had where I asked my maid of honor to bring me, I said, find me an all Asian male strip dance group.
Yeah.
Can you do that? And she goes, I'm pretty sure that's just the
Jabberwockies.
Jabberwockies.
Because they're funny.
I was like, no, not a dance crew. They're all like this.
You're like,
I'm like, strippers. You're all breakdancing. I'm like, no, body rolls, shirtless.
Yeah, because I only know of all
No
Australian. I only know all Australian dance groups that are sexy.
Yeah.
The Down Under.
oh yeah.
Representation was even more scarce 10 years
Damn.
ago when I asked for this.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like we've gone through these buffering questions enough to. I feel like we've gotten to know your phone stuff pretty well. We now have this guessing game.
Okay.
Where we asked you to submit some screenshots of various things in your phone.
Oh, right.
And we're gonna look at them, and me and Chance are gonna try and guess which screenshot is you because it's
Oh.
you amongst our other cast and crew.
Oh,
So we're
okay.
gonna spot you.
Okay.
Where's Atsuko?
Oh, fun. Yeah.
And so you're up against our amazing cast: Tommy, Angela, and Anthony, who is daddy of Smosh, owner of Smosh. We're gonna have 4 screenshots up on the screen, and you can poker face it. And then,
Oh.
sometimes if you'd like, and then sometimes we'll try and find you, and we'll try and maybe name who the other ones are as well.
Okay.
And we'll tell you about these people as we go, because I'm sure it'd be fun to play along.
Okay.
Okay, screen time.
time.
Okay, so first of all, being in dark mode
Wow.
is a tell.
Yes.
But we got 7 hours. Oh my gosh, almost 8 hours. We've got a 5.5 hour. We got a 7 hour and a 4 and almost 5 hour. Okay, wow, they're all pretty similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty a lot.
Yeah.
4 hours, 51 minutes is not bad, I feel like.
No.
7 hours and 51 minutes, that's kind of tough.
What's the orange?
Yeah. Why do you get rainbow colors in one?
Productivity and finance. So maybe the apps
Whoa,
that they're using are.
that's really interesting that they have it sorted. Okay,
That's
so
Anthony.
I was about to say the same thing, 100%.
Yeah, because he's probably doing so much like wellness and
And
productivity.
I don't think Angela knows how to turn her phone into night mode.
yeah, probably.
So
Probably not.
I'm guessing Angela's probably 7 hours, 1 minute.
The 7 hours, 51 minutes is down 10% from the previous week.
Okay, so wait, Tommy might actually be 7 hours, 51.
That might be Tommy is a dark mode guy.
Tommy's a dark mode.
And he's on a lot.
Yes.
He's on a lot.
He is.
I'm thinking you're
on.
4 hours, 51 minutes.
Yeah. Where it's
What do you
like,
think about that? Or do you want to
well,
swap?
but what if Angela's so busy that she's not on her
You're
phone?
so right. Let's switch them.
Okay.
Okay.
So
so
let's go.
busy.
You're 7 hours, 1 minute. We're guessing. We're thinking, and then for bonus points, Angela's 4 hours, 51.
Yeah.
Tommy's 7:51. Anthony's 5:26.
Yeah. Let's
All right.
lock it in.
What
Let's
a
see.
read.
Yeah. Oh, we
Okay.
got it right.
Angela's so busy. I'm busy too, but you know,
No, right. But Angela doesn't know how to use her phone.
I'm busy on my phone.
Yes. I mean, your
An
Instagram.
entrepreneur.
Yes.
You're in
A
the
restaurant-
dentist, taking
restaurateur.
calls. Yeah, restaurateur.
Restaurateur.
Planter.
restaurateur.
Gardener.
Wow.
How do you do dark mode? I don't know how to. I like that you also knew I wouldn't know how to do night mode.
I also don't
know
have it
how
on
to
night
do night
mode.
mode.
I don't. It's
I didn't know
fine.
this. I was shocked. I said, "What is this thing that they've? Why did they color the screen black?"
Yeah,
Sure.
it's
Challenge.
supposedly it saves battery and
'Cause it's
maybe
not
it's better for
lighting it
your
so much.
eyes.
Oh no, I want to do that. I'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
I'll teach you
Okay,
later.
strong start. Let's go to the next one. Unread emails.
Oh
Okay.
my God. 117,000 unread emails? Okay. What is that one on the far left?
So that's
All the
okay. So we
photos
have
are different. Why is this?
5
that's
unread,
what I'm saying.
284 unread, 28,000 unread, and 117,000. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to say, without a doubt, Angela's 117,000 unread.
I think you're right.
So she's like busy because she's just in nature or something.
Yeah,
Is
she
just
loves
out
nature.
And, is she just with trees right now?
She-
If
she loves-
nature was
no one can get a
gigs
hold
and
of her.
improv shows, yes,
Yeah.
that is nature. She's very in nature.
And that is nature in some.
That's
Yes.
yeah. That's
Human
like
nature.
that's
Human
out of the
nature.
phone.
I'm thinking 28,000 is Tommy
I like that.
because I feel like he's told me before where he'll sit down and get rid of all his 30,000 unread emails in
Oh.
one sitting.
Okay, great.
Oh, crazy.
And so it seems like it'd be close.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Anthony is the far left because he's probably got some weird like wellness like
This is a made up mailbox
Yeah.
picture.
yeah.
Definitely.
And he's got the iPhone Air.
What?
Like he's got the Air iPhone, the new one that's like all sleek and minimal.
Oh, I thought you were saying like it's in the air.
It's in the air.
That'd be sick.
I don't
though.
believe the 5 one. Is that the amount of real letters he has in his actual mailbox at home?
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't.
Even the
I don't
spam
know.
in
I
there,
don't
there's
trust
more than
this.
that. I know you. I mean, I kind of am a psychopath with unread emails too. So I'm thinking, Anthony, you think Atsuko as
Yep.
284, 28,000 for Tommy, 100,000 for Angela.
Yep.
Okay,
You like that?
I like that.
Okay.
Let's see. Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
I don't
Whoa.
even know how to do a screenshot of my mailbox.
Oh, your
thingy.
the
That's why I did
icon.
that. That's why I went into my inbox.
I didn't even clock
That's
that.
a lot.
Huh?
That's a lot.
I know.
What
I don't know.
are they all like?
I don't know where to start.
It's
is all
true.
yeah, sure.
Where
Sometimes
do I start? It's
I heard
too
a
late.
hack.
Go like go
It's too
furniture
late to
stores
start.
first. If you have like
furniture
I have, like,
stores.
Yeah, I have like West Elm is always emailing me.
Yes.
CB2 is always emailing me. Bed Bath & Beyond is always emailing me. Target is always emailing me.
I think someone's playing a prank on me where they keep signing me up for things.
No, that has happened to me. But I didn't even clock the badge thing, the email logo thing.
Because I think my husband or somebody did this thing where if you just go to my mail thing actually says I have no mail.
Oh, you have the notification turned
Nice.
off, which
Oh,
is better.
That why?
That's
Someone
better.
did that to me. People always play with my phone, like my team, and then I'll be like, "What?
What did
How
you
come
do?
I'm not getting calls from my mom anymore?"
Oh, they blocked her.
For my mental health, like
Right.
So then I was like, I have no mail. I thought, I was
yeah.
like, I was
At
like,
least she left me one message.
I'm no longer
clean it up
relevant.
for me.
Okay, we were right about Anthony. We were right about Tommy. I'm impressed. Angela is only at 284. That's pretty
That's
good.
Wow.
She's
the
checking.
reads on these people.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Okay, what's this?
Okay, this is recent searches.
Oh, wow, this
Seasick
is-
glasses. Did Maya get fired from Summer House?
This is Angela.
Equity card. Kids suitcase scooter price. Oh, that's so Angela.
This is Angela.
Who invented the kids scooter on the back of the kids'
eyes.
suitcases? Who invented the scooter on the back of kids' suitcases? Margaret Quayle Jack Antoff wedding. Okay, and just a lot more of that.
Okay,
and
the next
once
one.
again, who invented the scooter suitcase for kids?
That's definitely Angela. How to turn on my Gmail number emails that are in my Gmail right now. Okay, that's Atsuko. Also, Union Hall, Bangkok capacity. Union Hall, Bangkok. Bryce Love Island.
Bryce
yes.
Love Island.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
How to look at screen time.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
McKenna Grace. Okay, that's definitely Anthony. Bullnose Edge countertop. Yeah, him looking for some fancy furniture. That's-
Creeper's shoes.
How does Courtney Miller?
How do I
does
get?
AI work? How do I get rid of AI? How do I make AI stop every wit?
How do I protect myself from AI?
How do you jump higher?
How do you jump higher is hilarious.
Where?
What?
Okay, Tommy's got to be how do you jump higher?
How does Courtney Miller?
How does Courtney Miller?
Tommy knew. He
The one
put
on
these in here.
the last one was they knew they were asked to do this and started typing these.
Yeah,
100%.
They're doing bits.
Yay!
Yay! That's good.
Money counter machine. Those are cool. I love those things.
What is the kid's scooter on the back of a kid's suitcase? What is she talking about?
That's a thing that that like at the airport you'll see a kid is able to like sit on their suitcase like it's a little pony and ride it around.
So cute.
Makes it so much easier to travel with.
Can you imagine Angela with one of those?
I can't. Honestly, she's 3 apples tall, so I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, camera roll count.
Oh my God. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
45,203, 18,961, 155,300, and 8,700, almost 8,800. Wow.
I'm thinking you're feeling like 18,000 to me.
Okay.
I feel like you're in the. I feel
You
like
think 45?
Atsuko's higher end with fashion.
Okay. Let's go 45 then.
Thinking the duplicate photos of an outfit, you know,
Oh.
Okay. So you think 45?
at least.
I actually don't know which one is me right now.
I love this. So you're playing along.
I feel like Anthony's 8,000.
I agree.
Tommy's probably 18,000.
Yes.
Do you think Angela's really? She could be 155,000.
I feel like out of that, she's taken the most pictures.
You're probably right. And the fact that James is nodding his head, our camera
of like
guys,
random
were like
shit. Think about how often she just like pulls out her phone and screenshots.
screenshots, and she just be taking pictures of people on set.
Just be taking pictures.
Okay, so we're thinking Atsuko, Tommy, Angela, Anthony. We're killing it.
We actually just ate that up.
We did that right.
we ate that up.
When you're involved in fashion or like it at all, your camera roll is going to be up.
Is that what it's mostly of?
No, it's a lot of like screenshots too.
Fun.
Yeah, me trying to remember stuff.
Ah,
And then
yeah.
I get excited and think I'm gonna look back at photos.
Yep.
So I'll be at a concert and take, like I'm the hired photographer. I'm acting like Charlie XCX asked me to take all the photos.
I've started to be like,
I love that.
when I'm in nature things, why am I taking, or like in a restaurant, I'm like, so I post it to Instagram maybe, but then am I ever gonna go back and look at this picture?
That
I
is the
have
sad thing.
So many
huh?
like mountains and trees and flowers, and I'm like, where was this, and why did I take a picture of it?
It is
I
very-
know.
And I'm
Like, I
never
wanna, yeah.
It's too many.
What do we do?
Maybe I need film so I care more about what I'm taking a picture of.
Or I've started to frame them in my house. If it's a really good photo of something that there's no person in,
Yeah.
I'm starting to pretend it's like an artist that I found or found it online.
It's nice. You are the artist.
Yeah.
Thanks. I have like a really good picture of these 2 pigeons laying on the ground next to a piece of toilet paper,
Oh my God.
and I put it in the bathroom.
That's cool.
Oh,
Wow.
because toilet paper belongs in the bathroom.
She's the art and the
Powerful.
artist.
The art and the artist. We used to have a thing on this show
Yeah.
where we would decide whether or not the guest was allowed online. Do you feel like you're allowed online, or you should be allowed online?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think you're a very positive energy and a positive light online. It's cool to hear your inner workings of not only how you contribute to online, but how you consume it. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes,
On
Atsuko-
Earl.
On
your
Earl.
Roll.
Thanks for being on Earl with us. Atsuko's on tour. Please go check out your shows.
I'll be in Australia and New
Oh,
Zealand.
so fun.
And this is the Bowl Cut tour.
This is the big bowl tour.
Big bowl.
Bowl tour.
Thank you again for being on
Thank you.
here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, everybody. Hope you feel better leaving the internet than when you opened it today. Take care of yourselves. Love you, and we'll see you on the line. Goodbye.
Goodbye.